Hello, my name is Ashley Blackwell, and for this presentation, I will be doing an overview of the dashboards that I created for Unit 7 of Decision Analytics. And to start, here is the main screen. I've put a widget text box up here. I've added a background. I've also added a shape box behind these elements just to have them pop out a little bit more. This dashboard is filtered. I have the price in euros, 1,000 to 2,500. And I also have the CPU and RAM filtered. The CPU, I'm trying to keep that over 2.5 gigahertz and the RAM above 8 gigabytes. The GPU I've left open. So for this dashboard, I already have something selected, but I'm going to go ahead and deselect this. The first visualization, I have the price in euros, and then I also have screen resolution that I'm looking at along with the inches for the laptop. And this is because the size of the laptop is important as far as portability. Screen resolution, very important if you're doing something like illustration or graphic design like I do. And of course, the price is extremely important. And for this visualization, I have the products by cost covered by type name. And so we have the gaming devices, notebook, ultrabook, and workstation. So if I was to choose a workstation, I have this particular laptop, the Precision M5520. And down here, I have different weights for other workstations. And I have down here the weight for this particular device is 1.78 kilograms. I have the analysis down here, and I have an overall price that I am looking at if I choose this model. So the next dashboard that I have is based on inches. Here I have a sunburst that I can drill down. I've got an analysis. I have inches by memory colored by operating system. The operating system and the company are kind of go hand in hand. And so, you know, if I was to pick out if I was to say I want a Windows product, then I'm looking at a Windows operating system. Doesn't really hold much bearing to the decision-making process. But when we're looking at inches by screen resolution, which is one thing that I had on the dashboard that I just completed, and memory by euros and inches. Memory is an extremely important aspect. The ability for the laptop to run multiple applications at once is very important to some people. Also, the GPU. Now, the GPU filter I've left open, and that's because the GPU varies. If you pick out one specific company for the laptop, and then you pick out a screen resolution, and you say, "Hey, I want 12 gigs of RAM in here," the GPU is going to change. And but for the most part, if I'm looking at an Apple product, these are my decisions that I can make here. Screen resolution, this is what Apple offers. If I'm looking at the memory down here, I've also got inches included. So the bigger the circle, the larger the laptop. And also I've got the memory and predictive strength. So this is a very, very helpful dashboard. The next dashboard that I've created has been filtered, again, CPU above 2.5 gigahertz, and the RAM is above 8 gigabytes. So what we're looking at here is a price of about 2,000 euros for a laptop if I am choosing the laptop based on this criteria, or these criteria. And within this, I have price by RAM, colored by the company. So again, if I was to pick Apple, then what I'm looking at as far as price is around 2,600 euros if I want the RAM to be right here at 16 gigs. And here's another price analysis for the product. MacBook Pro is the one I need. As most people know, Apple has different versions of their laptops. You have the MacBook Air, you have an iPad Pro. The MacBook Pro is the way to go for this if I'm wanting to keep the RAM right here. Also, with the CPU by operating system, I'm looking at an i7 for this model. They do also have i9 that's not listed, but if I was to pick a 2.7, or sorry, let's go with 2.9 gigahertz Intel Core i7, what I am looking at for a MacBook Pro is 2,860 euros out of pocket for this product, which if I am, weighing in all of the variables that are important to me, then that is the problem I'm trying to solve, and I've just solved it. And so the next problem I have to solve is where to get the money. Um, but as far as everything else goes with the dashboard, like I said, the filters that I've chosen are the ones that I believe that are important when you're picking out a laptop. The other dashboards that I have, also can have a way into the overall decision-making process. And that is it for Unit 7. Thank you so much.